But other people are like the seeds sown in good soil. They hear the message, accept it, and bear fruit. Some 30, some 60, and some 100. Mark's Gospel, chapter 4, verse 20. Jesus said to them all, "My mother and brothers are those who hear the word of God and obey it." Luke's Gospel, chapter 8, verse 21. But Jesus answered, "Rather, how happy are those who hear the word of God and obey it." Luke's Gospel, chapter 11, verse 28. You are listening to the voice of the Holy Gospel. Voice of the Holy Gospel. Voice of the Holy Gospel.
June 29th, Friday. The solemnity of St. Peter and St. Paul, the Apostles. We are reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 16, verses 13 to 19. Now, when Jesus came into the district of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, "Who do people say that the Son of Man is?" And they said, "Some say John the Baptist, but others Elijah, and still others Jeremiah, and one of the prophets." He said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." And Jesus answered him, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father in heaven. And I tell you, you are Peter. On this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not prevail against it. I will give you the key of the kingdom of heaven. And whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." The Gospel of the Lord. Happy feast day, my dear friends in Jesus Christ. St. Paul and St. Peter, the two pillars of the church, were very different in character and personality, yet they were so united in their love for Christ and his church. Jesus loved Peter, though he denied him 3 times. He transformed Paul from being a persecutor into an outstanding leader of the church. Both St. Peter and St. Paul were very much part of God's plan of salvation from humankind. They were chosen to conquer all human frailties, shed their blood and spread the church to the ends of the world. My dear friends, in the Gospel, Jesus promises to build his church on Peter the rock. When Herod imprisons Peter to prevent him from proclaiming the good news, God intervenes and miraculously brings Peter out of the prison to continue his responsibility of shepherding the church. St. Paul, on the other hand, writes to Timothy, expressing a sense of fulfillment in his missionary work. He says, "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept my faith. From now on there is reserved for me the crown of righteousness." Yes, we needed to imbibe the spirit and the zeal of both St. Paul and Peter. Each one of us, though weak and fragile, is chosen by God to carry on a specific mission in the church today. Of course, there will be challenges in our commitment to Christ, yet we should not get discouraged by them. Rather, we must face them with apostolic boldness for the sake of our love for Christ and his church, like Peter and Paul. Then we will be able to contribute our best for the realization of the kingdom here on earth.
all my acclaim, the joy and the pain, I'm making them yours.
Things in the past, things yet unseen, wishes and dreams that are yet to come true. All of my hopes, all of my plans, my heart and my hands are lifted to you.
Lord, I offer my life to you, everything I've been through. Use it for your glory, and Lord, I offer my days to you, lifting my praise to you as a pleasing sacrifice. Lord, I offer you my life. That I am, all that I have, I lay them down before you, oh Lord, and all my regrets, all my acclaim, the joy and the pain, I'm making them yours. Things in the past, things yet unseen, wishes and dreams that are yet to come true, and all of my hopes, and all of my plans, my heart and my hands are lifted to you. Lord, I offer my life to you, everything I've been through. Use it for your glory, and Lord, I offer my days to you, lifting my praise to you as a pleasing sacrifice. Lord, I offer you my, Lord, I offer my life to you, everything I've been through. Use it for your glory, and Lord, I offer my days to you, lifting my praise to you as a pleasing sacrifice.